Deep within the heart of the wilderness, a different kind of beast awaited its prey. Not a creature of flesh and bone, but a snarling, roaring metal beast. The forest stood, ancient and imposing, its emerald canopy filtering the sunlight. Sunlight that dappled the forest floor, a mosaic of light and shadow. The air hung heavy with the scent of pine needles and damp earth. This wasn't just a race, it was a trial by nature. The crowd buzzed with an electric anticipation. The air was thick with excitement, a tangible energy that seemed to pulse through every person present. It was as if the very ground beneath their feet was vibrating with the collective heartbeat of thousands of eager fans. The atmosphere was charged, every cheer and shout adding to the growing sense of anticipation. This was not just any event, it was a moment that everyone had been waiting for, a culmination of months of preparation and practice. Faces, painted with the colors of their heroes, glowed with excitement. The vibrant hues of reds, blues, and greens created a mosaic of passion and loyalty. Each face told a story of dedication, of countless hours spent following their favorite teams and drivers. The fans were not just spectators, they were an integral part of the event, their energy feeding into the performance of the racers. The painted faces were a testament to the deep connection between the fans and the sport, a visual representation of their unwavering support. They stared down at the starting line. Flags waved, banners fluttered. The starting line was more than just a mark on the ground, it was a symbol of hope and dreams. Each flag and banner represented a team, a driver, a dream. The crowd's eyes were fixed on this point, their collective gaze filled with hope and anticipation. The fluttering banners and waving flags added to the spectacle, creating a sea of color and movement that mirrored the excitement in the air. Each spectator held their breath, a collective gasp of excitement hanging in the air. The silence was almost deafening, a stark contrast to the earlier cacophony of cheers and shouts. It was a moment of pure anticipation, a brief pause before the storm. The crowd was united in their suspense, each person feeling the same rush of adrenaline. It was a shared experience, a moment that would be etched in their memories forever. This was more than just a race, it was a spectacle. The sheer scale of the event was awe-inspiring, with thousands of fans gathered to witness the action. The energy of the crowd was infectious, spreading like wildfire through the stands. It was a celebration of speed, skill, and determination. The race was a testament to the human spirit, a showcase of what could be achieved with passion and perseverance. Every person in the crowd was a part of this grand spectacle, their presence adding to the magic of the moment. Every cough of an engine, every crackle of a radio only served to heighten the tension. The sounds of the race were a symphony of anticipation, each noise adding to the crescendo of excitement. The engines roared to life, their powerful growls echoing through the stands. The crackle of the radios was a reminder of the precision and coordination required for the race. Each sound was a piece of the puzzle, coming together to create a picture of high-stakes competition and thrilling action. The energy was palpable, a living thing thrumming through the crowd. It was as if the very air was alive with excitement, each person contributing to the electric atmosphere. The crowd was a single entity, united in their passion for the race. The cheers and shouts were a testament to the power of collective enthusiasm, a reminder of the magic that happens when people come together to celebrate something they love. The energy of the crowd was a force to be reckoned with, a living, breathing testament to the power of sport. Then, the flag dropped. A wave of sound, a guttural roar erupted as the cars roared to life. Engines screamed, a symphony of power and raw energy. Tires clawed at the loose gravel, desperate for purchase. Dust billowed in their wake, a temporary curtain obscuring the spectacle. One by one they were swallowed by the emerald maw of the forest, their taillights blinking like fireflies in the green abyss. The chase had begun. The forest track was a treacherous beast. Sharp turns, like bared teeth, threatened to throw the cars off course. Muddy ditches lay in wait, ready to swallow tires whole. Trees, stoic and unyielding, lined the track, leaving no margin for error. Each bump, every rut, sent jolts through the cars, testing the limits of man and machine. This wasn't a race for the faint of heart. It was a battle of wits and endurance. Section 5. Roars of the Forest. The crowd, a sea of faces, moved with the rhythm of the race. A collective gasp followed every near miss, every daring maneuver. Cheers erupted as drivers wrestled their machines through impossible turns. Groans of disappointment echoed through the forest when a car succumbed to the treacherous terrain. Every spectator was on the edge of their seat, living and breathing the race alongside their chosen champions. Section 6. Calculated chaos. Inside the speeding metal cages, drivers fought for every second. Their eyes darted, scanning the track ahead, anticipating every twist and turn. Hands moved with practiced precision, dancing over the steering wheel and gear shift. The roar of the engine was their battle cry, the smell of burnt rubber and gasoline their perfume. Each decision, every gear shift was a gamble, a calculated risk in the pursuit of victory. Section 7, a photo finish. The tension ratcheted up as the cars emerged from the forest, battered but not broken. Each driver, with eyes steely and focused, navigated the treacherous terrain with a mix of skill and sheer willpower. The forest, dense and unforgiving, had tested their limits, but now, the end was in sight. The sunlight pierced through the canopy, casting dappled shadows on the dirt track, creating a mesmerizing interplay of light and dark. The cars, covered in mud and leaves, bore the scars of their journey, a testament to the grueling challenge they had faced. The finish line, a beacon of checkered glory, beckoned. It stood as a symbol of triumph and perseverance, a goal that every driver had been striving towards. The checkered flag fluttered in the wind, a silent herald of victory. The anticipation was palpable, the air thick with the scent of gasoline and the sound of roaring engines. Each driver knew that crossing that line first would etch their name into the annals of rally racing history. The finish line was not just a physical endpoint, but a culmination of dreams, hard work, and relentless determination. The crowd surged forward, a wave of humanity caught in the final act of this mechanical drama. Fans, with faces painted in team colors, waved flags and banners, their cheers merging into a cacophony of support. The energy was electric, each person a part of the collective heartbeat of the event. Children sat on their parents' shoulders, eyes wide with excitement, while seasoned fans clutched their cameras, ready to capture the historic moment. The atmosphere was charged with emotion, a blend of hope, anxiety, and sheer exhilaration. Neck and neck, the lead cars battled for supremacy. Each driver pushed their machine to the limit, engines screaming in protest. The rivalry was fierce, a dance of precision and power. Every turn, every acceleration was a calculated risk, a move in the high-stakes game of speed. The cars, mere inches apart, seemed to move as one, a testament to the skill and bravery of the drivers. The tension was unbearable, the outcome uncertain as they hurtled towards the finish line. The roar of the engines reached a fever pitch, a deafening crescendo to this symphony of speed. The sound was a visceral experience, vibrating through the ground and into the very bones of the spectators. It was the sound of raw power, of machines pushed to their absolute limits. The engines, finely tuned and roaring with life, were the heartbeats of the race, each one a testament to engineering prowess and human ambition. The noise was overwhelming yet exhilarating, a fitting soundtrack to the climax of the race. Then, in a blur of color and motion, they crossed the finish line. The moment was fleeting, yet it seemed to stretch into eternity. The cars, moving at breakneck speed, were a whirlwind of metal and paint, their passage marked by a gust of wind and a cloud of dust. The finish line, once a distant goal, was now a conquered milestone. The crowd erupted in cheers, the sound a wave of pure joy and relief. The race was over, but the memories of this photo finish would linger, a testament to the thrill and beauty of rally racing. Section 8. 1. Family under speed. The air crackled with the electricity of victory, even as the smell of burnt rubber lingered. The rally car, a beast of engineering and human determination, had crossed the finish line in a blaze of glory. Dust and smoke swirled around it, creating an almost ethereal scene, a testament to the raw power and speed that had just been unleashed. The crowd, a sea of faces filled with awe and excitement, erupted into cheers, their voices merging into a single, thunderous roar. This was not just a race, it was a celebration of human spirit and the relentless pursuit of excellence. The winner emerged, fists raised in triumph, but the true victory belonged to everyone present. The driver standing atop the rally car was a symbol of perseverance and skill, but the real story lay in the collective effort of the team, the support of the fans, and the shared passion that brought them all together. The crowd's cheers were not just for the driver but for the entire community that had made this moment possible. Each person, from the mechanics who fine-tuned the car to the fans who cheered from the sidelines, played a crucial role in this victory. It was a moment of unity, a testament to what can be achieved when people come together with a common goal. For in the heart of the forest, under the watchful gaze of the ancient trees, a community had formed. This was not just a gathering of racing enthusiasts, it was a family bound by a shared love for the sport. The forest, with its towering trees and serene atmosphere, provided the perfect backdrop for this unique community. Here, amidst the natural beauty, people from all walks of life came together, united by their passion for rally racing. They shared stories, exchanged tips, and celebrated each other's successes. It was a place where friendships were forged and memories were made, all under the protective canopy of the forest. A community bound by the love of speed, the thrill of the race, and the camaraderie that only shared passion could forge. The races were more than just competitions, they were events that brought people together, creating bonds that transcended the sport itself. The thrill of watching the cars speed through the forest, the excitement of the race, and the shared joy of victory created a sense of belonging that was palpable. This was a community where everyone had a place, where every cheer, every clap, and every word of encouragement contributed to the collective spirit. It was a celebration of speed, skill, and the human connection that made it all possible. Until the next race, they would revel in the memory of this day, a day when the forest echoed with the roar of engines and the cheers of a united crowd. The memories of the race, the sights, the sounds, and the emotions would stay with them, fueling their passion and driving them forward. They would remember the feeling of the ground shaking as the cars sped past, the sight of the dust trails left in their wake, and the sound of the crowd's cheers filling the air. These memories would be cherished, shared, and relived until the next race brought them all together once again. For this was not just a sport, it was a way of life, a celebration of speed, and a testament to the power of community.